Hey guys, I'm here at my cabin. It's a beautiful Sunday night, almost sunset, and I'm practicing a song I wrote called "I'm Coming Home" or "I'm Going Home," and it's about growing up here in Tug Hill and Martinsburg and Lowville and Lewis County, and um, but it's a song I think that's relatable to a lot of people, and it's a song that I hope gets heard by a lot of people because I think a lot of people would connect to this song. And my good friend Matt fell in love with this song. He's one of my only fans at the moment, and he loves this song, and it really connected to him and to how he felt about this place. And so he started to join me in singing it as well. And he has a great voice, and but he wants to help me to spread the word. And so today he was telling me that he went to a park and he was sharing with some people there the song, and he played it for them, a recording that I had, and sang it with the recording. And so he's just trying to spread the love. And what else can you do in this life, right? Spread the love, do good things, build community. It's what life is about, really. At the end of the day, it's the most important things. And so I wanted to share again this song. In case you haven't heard it, you can check out the lyrics. I'll put them in the description. But it's a song about going home to the place I grew up and this nostalgia that's connected to that. And the feeling that it gives to come back to this place. I've said this before to friends that there's just something about walking here, the energy, the feeling. And I bet a lot of you can relate to wherever your home is and going back to that place and just feeling something there. And um, it's just a really peaceful, beautiful energy. And I want to do nothing more than to share it. And so so the song is just kind of remembering little moments about skipping stones or the dinner bell ringing at dinner time, which really we had a dinner bell on our porch that my mom would ring, and we'd be working or we'd be off in the woods playing, and we'd hear the dinner bell from a mile away or wherever we were, and we know that dinner was ready. Um, so it's not just a made up story, it's actually something, everything is something that really happened. It's a true story about my life, and for anyone that grew up here, and for many of you that are hearing this and listening to this, I bet that you grew up with some of these things too, especially if you grew up in a rural area like I did, farms, a lot of farms around and that kind of thing. Or maybe you just had an experience at a farm. You lived in a city, but you had an experience at a farm, and you went and saw fireflies, and you saw big rolling hills, or maybe you've just driven through a highway and you saw those places from a distance. So now maybe you'll make more of a connection to those places and kind of the life that they experience and what makes life beautiful to people that grew up with these kind of ideas. So, but it's also about the nostalgia. The song is also about the nostalgia of being away from that place and missing that place and longing to be at that place when you're away, and the feeling that it feels to think about going home, because the song's "I'm Going Home," not that I am home, but I'm going home, and the feeling of going to that place and smelling the air when you arrive, or seeing a river or a tree or a building, and something that's familiar that pulls you in even more to know that you've arrived to the place that you really feel like you belong to. So that's a little bit about the backstory of "I'm Coming Home." I'm going home. I'm going home. There was something sweet in the summer air, the fireworks and the county fair, a football game on a Friday night, playing underneath the lights. Those days seem like yesterday. It's funny how time slips away. The memories of youth and life, like wind blowing in your hair. I've been thinking about the place where I grew up, about the sunshine and those barefoot summer nights. Time we spent skipping stones and chasing fireflies. The day was done with a sparkle in my daddy's big brown eye. I'm going home, 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 to where my life began. The memories that made me who I am. Going home, 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 to where they understand the love I have for the people and the land. Oh, the rolling hills where the cattle down, dinner bell at supper time. A prayer brings us to our knees, hummingbird and the bumblebee. 8 days to remember why we don't even have to try. A sip of tea is you and me, like a nickel and a dime. I'm going home, 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 to where my life began. The memories that made me who I am. Going home, 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 to where they understand the love I have for the people and the land. Oh, it's a memory to me, the way life used to be, keeping me until the day I die. Oh, it's a memory to me, the way life used to be, keeping me until the day I die. I'll stop there. There's still more to the song. That's a little taste if you haven't heard it before. My final thought is, as I'm sitting here with a few black flies that have decided to become my friends, it's this place for me is a tough place to live in some ways. Tug Hill is not for the faint of heart, especially in the winters and even in the summer months. It's a rugged, tough environment, but beautiful. And the people that come here are beautiful people as well. And just for a final thought, I wanted to share that if you're in this area, or if you want to come to this area, I invite you to come here. You could camp in the woods. I have 30 some acres, and behind my cabin there's acres of woods, and there's animals. There's bears, there's fox, there's coyotes, there's squirrels, there's turkeys and deer, and there's porcupines and skunks and turkeys, and you name it, it's probably there. But you're invited to come, or you can put your tent out in the field, which might feel less vulnerable or more vulnerable. I'm not sure which. But coming soon, my final thought is I'm going to be inviting folks in this area, or to travel to this area, to come up for a sunset and to have a drum circle. So if you're interested in coming up to Tug Hill, and I'll have a little fire going, and we're just going to get in the middle of the field with a seat. So bring something with you, and bring something to bang on, whether it's a 5-gallon bucket and 2 sticks, or a legit drum, or something that makes some noise. Bring it up. The date's coming soon. I'll release that in the next week or so. It'll just be a free event just to come. Definitely recommend that you have a truck or ATV or a vehicle that is okay on bumpy dirt road and slightly bumpy field. So stay tuned. Have a good night, guys. Take care.